Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the live stream this morning. I really appreciate you guys being on here, even though we still only have maybe about now, almost a week and a half left of school. So it's getting closer to summer vacation. But shout out to Monica, Camila, Juden, and Emmanuel. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. If anyone's on the live stream, make a shout out on the live chat so I can give you a shout out. And good morning, Shamar. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right, are you guys ready? Let's get ready to get started for today. Okay. What are we doing again? Just kidding. I know what we're doing. Good morning, Miss Jayla. Miss Jayla says good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. All right, if anybody else is on the live stream, make a shout out. Who are we saying good morning to again? Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Camila. Good morning, Juden. Good morning, Emmanuel. Good morning, Shamar. And good morning, Miss Jayla. Anybody else is on? Give a shout out. Ready? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, Liam. Our day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Good morning. Yes, Camila, I am wearing Hello Kitty. An old shirt of mine I found. Yep, I love me some Hello Kitty. All right, are you guys ready for some number rock for today? Yes. No? Okay.
1, 2.
1, 2,
3, 4.
3, 4,
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10,
11, 12.
11, 12,
13, 14.
13, 14,
15, 16, 17.
15, 16, 17,
18, 19, 20.
18, 19, 20. Let's go! Singing the number rock. I said, let's go! Singing the number rock.
One, two.
1, 2,
3, 4.
3, 4,
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10,
11, 12.
11, 12,
13, 14.
13, 14,
15, 16, 17.
15, 16, 17,
18, 19, 20.
18, 19, 20. Let's go! Singing the number rock.
I said, let's go.
Singing the number rock. Awesome job, everybody. All right. So let's do some ABC rock. Ready? ABC. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Shout out to my mom because this morning when I got up, I was like, oh yeah, let me put everything out over here that I set up. And half of the stuff that I was supposed to prepare this morning, I forgot to finish doing it, because I was out. And when I got home, I was like, okay, relaxing time. I just totally forgot to finish preparing my stuff. So shout out to my mom for helping me find things in the house and getting stuff together so that way we could be ready for this morning. So, thanks, Ma. Mwah, I love you. Wherever you are. She's probably back in her room, but all right. Why am I acting like I'm trying to click on something? Sorry, guys. All right, let's go ahead and do some ABC rock. Ready? Uh-oh. There you go. Ready?
A, B, C,
A, B, C,
D, E, F, G,
D, E, F, G,
H, I, J,
H, I,
K, L, M, N, O, P,
J,
oh, that's always the part. Q, R, S,
Q, R, S,
T, U, V,
T, U, V,
W,
W,
X, Y, Z.
X, Y, Z.
Come on.
Oh boy, we're singing our alphabet.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I said, oh boy, we're singing our alphabet.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I gotta get it this time. K, L, M, N, O,
A, B, C,
A, B, C,
D, E, F, G,
D, E, F, G,
H, I, J,
H, I, J,
K, L, M, N, O, P,
K, L, M, P,
Q, R, S,
Q, R, S,
T, U, V,
T, U, V,
W,
W,
X, Y, Z.
X, Y, Z.
Come on.
Oh boy, we're singing our alphabet.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I said, oh boy, we're singing our alphabet.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right, so fun fact. You're probably wondering, because usually when we do this, that means number 3. But in sign language, when you do this, that's letter W. And you're wondering, well, how do they do 3 in sign language? So when they're talking about number 3, they hold up these 2 fingers and their thumb. So 1, 2, 3. This is 3 in sign language, and then this is W. So when we count to 3, we always use these 3 fingers. But in sign language, these 3 fingers mean W, and then these 3 fingers mean number 3 in sign language. So there you go. You learned something new today. All right, let's go ahead and do our days of the week. How many days of the week do we have? 7. Let's sing them. Good job, Camila. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wow, why am I so tired today? I slept really well yesterday. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Great job. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Barney's birthday. Barney's birthday. No. But I love how you did that with the emojis, Camila. You made it look like hour 7. Great job, Camila. All right, so we have 7 days in a week. You know why I think I'm probably yawning? Because my body's so ready and excited for Friday tomorrow. I don't know why I'm yawning. I slept really well. All right. Maybe I'm boring myself. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we have 7 days in a week. How many months are in a year? Barney is a purple. It was a big, friendly purple dinosaur that I used to watch when we were little. But we have 12 months in a year, so let's go ahead and sing it. So that's who Barney is, Camila. He's a big, friendly little dinosaur. Wow.
January, February, March and April, May and June and July, August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March and April, May and June and July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Oh, these are the months of the year. Fill them with joy and with cheer, the months of the year.
Thank you for the text, Camila. Now I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, Miss Shayla, there was Barney, Baby Bop, and don't forget about the boy. What was his name? I think it was BJ, right? The yellow. He was the little yellow dinosaur. Yes. I don't know. I'm not tired. I don't know why. That's right, BJ. Yes, his name was BJ. He was like a yellow dinosaur. I would say he looked like the Triceratops, and he had like red freckles on him, which was so cute. And then Baby Bop. What color was Baby Bop? Baby Bop was, I think, green, and then she had purple polka dots. Was it? I'm not sure. I had to just watch it. Yes, BJ did wear red sneakers. They look like little baby Converse or something. All right. So, no, I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I don't know why I'm yawning. I must be boring myself today. So I got to shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ah! Okay. All right. So let's talk about what today is. Ready? Yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday. Ha, ha, ha. What is today? Today is Thursday. What is today? Today is Thursday. What is today? Today is Thursday. Thursday all day long. Boom! Like thunder if you're ready for Thursday. Boom! Like thunder if you're ready for Thursday. Boom! Like thunder if you're ready for Thursday. Thursday all day long. Give me thumbs up if you're ready for Thursday. Give me thumbs up if you're ready for Thursday. Give me thumbs up if you're ready for Thursday. Thursday all day long. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Show me number 3 if you're ready for Thursday. Show me number 3 if you're ready for Thursday. Show me number 3 if you're ready for Thursday. Thursday all day long. 3. What else do we do? Oh, thumb, thunder, and Thursday. All 4 of those words start with what 2 letters blended together at the beginning? T and H. What sound does T and H make when you blend them together? Good job, Camila. Th. TH says th. TH says th. No. Every letter has a sound, and TH says th. I don't know why everybody thinks that they have to call me when I'm teaching. I'm sorry. Like, call me at another time. I'm sorry, boys and girls. It just really bothers me. Every time I'm on here, people want to call me and blow up my phone. Like, no, I'm teaching right now. Like, you guys are more important. Oh my goodness. Like, okay. All right. Anyways, TH says th. All right. If today is Thursday, what month are we still in? We are still in the month of May. And what letter does May start with? M. What sound does M make? M says M says Every letter has a sound, and M says Good job, Camila. All right. What words do you think start with letter M? If you know the answer, you can put words on the live chat. What words start with letter M besides Bay? Now, there's another month that also starts with M, and it is March. The month that Miss Jayla and Miss Fonseca are born in, the month of March. Oh, Mr. Grant too. Mr. Grant is born in March. That's right, Camila. Mom also starts with letter M. What about that vroom, vroom thing that you drive? A motorcycle also starts with letter M. What do you like to drink when you eat cookies? Oh, Camila, you done stole the words right out my mouth. Milk. Milk. I love drinking milk when I have cookies or even when I eat cake. I love to have some milk with it. So all those words start with letter M. All right, but let's talk about our letter for this week. Our letter for this week is letter R. And what sound does R make? R says R says Every letter has a sound, and R says I'm sorry, y'all. It just really bothers me. This is like the third phone call I've got this whole time during the live stream. And I'm like, okay. Anyways, what do we say? R, letter R. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, back to Miss Fonseca. Miss Fonseca gotta focus. Woosah. Miss Fonseca's gotta stop thinking about everybody who's trying to bring me down today and trying to make me go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Whew. Woosah. All right. Now, let's focus, okay? Miss Fonseca is focused now. So, we are going to play a guessing game for letter R. Guessing game for letter R, okay? So I have items with me of things that start with letter R. I'm going to give you guys clues to see if you can guess what I have from my clues that starts with letter R, okay? And then you know how we do. I like to play the little Jeopardy song to give you a chance to think. So if you know the answer, type the answer in the live chat, okay? So like I said, let's see if you know what I have that starts with letter R. Ready? The first thing. Now, some of these words start with letter R, but we've never discussed them. So I really want you to use your thinking caps. That means you're using your brain. Use your brain, okay? Your noodle. So really think, because there are plenty. There are so many, like a variety of words that begin with letter R. So let's use our thinking caps, our brains, so we can know. All right? First clue, ready? Now, this is something that you can use, especially girls, to tie their hair together or to hold stuff together. You use this to tie your hair together or to keep things together. What is it? Anybody know? What is it? Good morning, Janaria. All right, let's see. Is Camila right? Camila says rubber band. Let's see. You are correct, Camila. A Miss Jayla, bow. Miss Jayla, we're doing letter R. What letter does bow start with? Good morning, Africa, and everybody's emojis. All right. What letter does bow start with? B. Oh, ribbon. Miss Jayla, yes, you're absolutely right. But bow starts with letter B. But Miss Jayla, yes, you are absolutely right. A ribbon. But I didn't have a ribbon. I had a rubber band. But you know what? I'm going to give Miss Jayla and Camila an air 5 because both answers you really do use in your hair. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ching. Great job. But a rubber band, it's made out of rubber. And you can use them to put your hair together. See? Like a ponytail. Or you can use a rubber band. Sometimes I like to use rubber bands to keep my cards and things together if I have a lot. So it helps keep stuff together. Okay? A rubber band. That's our first clue. Ready? Next clue. This item, let's see. This is something that you wear on your hand. It's a type of jewelry you wear on your hand, on your fingers. What is it? What jewelry do you wear on your fingers? All right, Camila says ring. Is she correct? Yes, she's correct. You wear a ring on your finger. Great job, Miss Jayla and Camila. Ching. You wear a ring on your finger. This is my high school ring. So all rings are different. So that is actually supposed to be my birthstone because since I'm born in March, my birthstone is aquamarine, which is like a blue color. And then I graduated from Killian High School. So it has my year that I graduated, 2010. Yes, I know I'm a baby. And I was actually supposed to have my 10-year class reunion this year, actually around this month. But things happen, you know, it is what it is. But see, and you can see my mascot, which were the Cougars for Killian, which a cougar is like a panther. And then I had my name on the other side. And because I love God, I have a cross. So this was my class ring. But you wear your ring on your finger. Now it's a little tight because it's been years, you know. Miss Fonseca ain't teeny tiny like she used to be. But, you know, ow. Ooh, okay, good. Yeah, I was about to say that gets stuck. Somebody give me some baby oil to get that off. All right, so ring. Ring is a jewelry you wear on your finger. All right, let's see what other clues we have. Ready? Ready? This one might be a tricky one. Ready? You listen to music on this. You listen to music on this. What is it? All right. Okay, Camila. Is she right? She says radio. What do you think? She's correct. You use a radio. Great job, Miss Jayla and Camila. A radio. Now you're wondering, like, what is this? This is actually my dad's radio. He's had this for many, many years since he was like around my age. So I don't know how, but this old thing still works. But this is a radio. So on a radio, on the top of his radio, this is AM and FM. Oh, I'm sorry. This is my mom's. She had to correct that. This is my mom's radio. But you could see, huh?
And I bought it. That was the first thing I bought when I moved to Miami 30 years ago.
Well, why don't you come and tell them?
No.
Okay. Well, my mom says because she's actually from Tampa, Florida. So when my mom first moved to Miami, where we live now, she said this was the very first thing that she bought here in Miami when she moved here into her first place down here. So the radio, it has the AM and the FM stations, and you use the knob to turn it to find what channel you like to listen to.
Radio's older than you.
Yeah, actually, yeah, my mom says this radio's older than me. So, yeah. But on this side of her radio, she has a thing. Now, this is a long time ago. You guys don't know anything about this, but this is called a cassette player. So, a cassette player is something that you play your little tape on. You put your little tape in here, and you use these buttons, the play, the pause, the play and the stop, the rewind. I can't really tell. Oh, there's play. This is fast forward, rewind. So if you want to fast forward, you go forward. If you want to rewind, you go back. But her radio not only had the channels that she could listen to, but she also had the cassette, the tape part, where she can play tapes on her radio. And her thing is so old, she had to use a hanger to get signal. Broke. Yeah, her antenna broke, so she had to use a hanger, a metal hanger. If you use metal hangers or aluminum, they are actually pretty good at helping you find signal.
And that's a new R word, ratchet.
So Mrs. Fonseca says the new R word for this week is called ratchet, because her radio looks ratchet with this hanger hanging in it. So if y'all don't know what ratchet means, go ask your mama and your daddy. Ratchet. But isn't ratchet also a tool or no? Camila's laughing. She thinks it's funny. But yeah, she says her radio is ratchet because it is. Ooh, Miss Jayla says retro.
Very good, Miss Jayla.
Miss Jayla, Mrs. Fonseca's going to give you an air 5. Ready? Ching. She says she likes that one. So she doesn't have a ratchet radio. She has a retro radio. Okay? All right. Next word. Ready? Next clue. Miss Jayla gave you a ching back. All right. Next word. Ready? Now, this is a color. It is the first color in the rainbow. The first color in the rainbow. What is it? Now, let's see if you got this right. Okay, Camila. Camila says red. Is she correct? Yes, she's correct. Red. Red is one of the colors. Nice, Miss Jayla. Oh, I love that. Red is a color, and it's also the first color in the rainbow. When you talk about the colors in the rainbow, you're always going to mention red first, like my dog, my bulldog, who is red. Now, Mrs. Fonseca said she had a bonus question she wanted to ask you all. I was like, I don't know. They may not have heard of this, but there is a famous big red dog. Does anybody know the name of the big red dog? They have books about him, and he's also on a TV show, a cartoon show on PBS. He's a big red dog. Does anyone know the name? If you don't know the name, I'll give you the answer. Nobody? Okay. Yes, Miss Jayla and Camila, you're right. His name is Clifford. Clifford the big red dog. But my little dog's not big. He's a little red bulldog. But that's right, Clifford. Great job. All right, next clue. Are you guys ready? Next clue. Mom, I'm going to need your help with this clue. Ready? Next clue. This is a small furry animal who likes to hop and has long ears. What is it? All right, can anybody guess? Okay, Shamar says a rabbit. Is Shamar correct? Okay, relax. Yes, he's correct. It's a rabbit. And this is Mocha, my rabbit. She's a little scared. Okay, Mocha, jeez. I'm sorry. My rabbit is like, no. She was like, I was chilling in my cage, not bothering anybody, minding my own business, and you want to go snatch me up. But Mocha, let's see. Mocha. Woo. Ow, Mocha. Mocha. Hey.
Calm down.
Relax. Okay. Mocha. Sorry, guys. Mocha. Mocha is a rabbit. You see? She has long. Okay.
She's going back to timeout.
She has long ears. You see?
And a bushy tail.
And a bushy little tail. You see her little tail? And she likes to hop, but she's trying to hop off of me. Okay. It's okay, Mocha. Really? So you're just gonna climb on the couch now? Really, chick? Come on, mommy. Yeah, Mocha. See, she's not a baby anymore. She's bigger. Say bye-bye, Mocha. Say bye. Bye, Mocha. All right. Thank you, Grandma. So a rabbit, all right? She's like, listen, I was not bothering anybody. Ow, she cut me. Actually, she didn't get me too bad, but she cut me a little bit. Jeez, now my chest is red. My gosh, Ma, you see how red my chest is?
She got both of us.
I know, I see. All right, last clue. Ready? Last clue. This is also an animal, but it lives in the wild. And they have a horn on their forehead and their face. Actually, they have what, 1 or 2 horns? It's a big wild animal that has a horn on its face. What is it? Man, she got me good. All right, so Camila says a rhino. A rhino. Is Camila correct? Is it a rhino? Is that the one that has a horn on it? Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for the answer. I have it on my phone. Oops, I went too far. I went too far. Miss Fonseca, what are you doing? Is it this one? Nope. There it is. A rhino. A rhino. Good job, Miss Jayla, Shamar, and Camila. It is a rhino. And this is a picture of Miss Fonseca feeding a rhino at the zoo. That's why it looks weird, but I was feeding the rhino. So let me see if I can find my video. There you go. Hold on, let me rewind it. There you go. Ready? You ready to see Miss Fonseca feeding a rhino? You guys need to stand behind the rope, please. Behind the rope. Thank you. Aww. So that was me. Yes, Camila, that's me. I was feeding a rhino. Another name, a longer name for a rhino is a rhinoceros. A rhinoceros. So you saw that that rhinoceros is a vegetarian. It's a herbivore because they like to eat plants. So that one was the rhinoceros. So great job, everybody. I hope you had fun. Yes, it was kind of extended, but I think also with Mocha clawing me and Grandma, but that's cool. All right. Well, I mean, it's not cool, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun. Now, your assignment for today is to find things in your house that start with letter R, and you're going to send me pictures, okay? So find things in your house today that start with letter R, and I want you to send me pictures of you holding the item that starts with letter R, okay? So make sure you send me pictures, whether it's through text message or on the Remind app, but send me pictures today of things that start with letter R that you find in your house. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about nouns for today. Nouns and verbs. Nouns and verbs. We're going to do an activity with that. Ready? So, what is a noun? A noun is a person, a place, or a thing. What is a verb? A verb is a word that shows action. So, we're going to play a game where we're going to insert picture cards based on if they are a noun or a verb. So, let's bring out the board. Let's bring out the board. Ready? All right. Now we're going to separate the words if they're nouns, person, place, or thing, or if they're verbs, action words. Ready? First word that we have that we are going to do. Oh, shoot. I turned it off. Turn the blue tube on. Da 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 da. I turned the blue tube on. All right. Now we're connected. I know why I turned it off, but I was thinking ahead. All right, so first word, are we ready? First word is talk. Talk. Is talk a noun or a verb? Let's see. Talk. A noun or a verb? If you know the answer, put it in the live chat. All right, Camila says it's a verb. Is she correct? Ding, 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 ding. Yes, she's correct. Talk is an action word. You're doing something. You're moving your mouth. You're communicating. So talk is a verb. Great job, Camila. Air 5. Ching. Next one. Ready? Our next word is pencil. Is pencil a noun or a verb? Let's see. All right. Pencil. Is it a person, place, or thing? Or is it an action word? I'm penciling. Not really. You're not doing something when you're with a pencil. So now if you said writing with a pencil, writing would be the verb, but pencil is a noun because it is a thing. Remember, nouns are person, places, or things. Good job, Camila. It is a noun. Next word, are we ready? Our next word is walk. Walk. Is walk a noun or a verb? Let's see. Walk. Hello. What happened to the sound? Oh. Walk. A noun or a verb? All right. Is walk a person, place, or thing? No, it's an action word. When you're walking, you're doing something. You're moving your body. So, walk is a verb. All right. Next word. Ready? Our next word that we're going to put on the board is baby. Is baby a noun or a verb? All right. Baby. Is it a person, place, or thing? Yes, it is. So a baby is a noun because it's a person. It's a type of person. All right. Next word. Ready? Our next word is park. Park. Is park a noun or a verb? Let's see. All right. Park. Is it a verb? Is it an action word? I'm parking. Well, yes, that is if you're parking your car, but this park is what? A place. So if this one's a place, that means it's a noun because a noun is a person, place, or thing. So this park is a place. But if you're parking your car, then that would be a verb because you're doing something, you're doing an action. All right. Next one. Ready? This is the last word. Are you guys ready? Our last word for nouns or verbs is swim. Swim. Is it Is it a noun or is it a verb? All right. Is swim a person? No. Is swim a place? No. Is swim a thing? No. Is swim an action word? Yes. When you're swimming, that means you're moving where? In the water. So swim is a verb. Now, let's review. What are nouns? A person, place, or thing. Like a pencil is a thing. A baby is a person. A park is a place. So all of these words are nouns. I don't know what you're saying, Liam. All right. Verbs. What are verbs? Action words. Words that show that you're doing something. Like talking, walking, and swimming. Those are action words. A verb is a word that shows action. So all of these words are verbs because they are action words, words that show that you're doing something. Good morning. I don't know who Miss Princess is or who Miss Kayla. Now, are you supposed to say Miss Jayla? But Miss Jayla says good morning, Liam. All right. So that's all for nouns and verbs for today. All right. Now, let's watch a video story. We're going to watch a video story for today. Now, the video story that I have for today is A House for Hermit Crab. A House for Hermit Crab. Remember how we talked about how we were going to watch the video? Yesterday we read the book. Today we're going to listen to the book and watch the video of it. We're going to watch the book come to life. So that should be fun. Okay? All right. So we're going to watch it on the iPad. Let me go ahead and turn on the Bluetooth for you guys. So that way we are ready. And we're going to watch the story, A House for Hermit Crab. We're going to listen to it with our ears. All right, are we ready? A House for Hermit Crab.
A House for Hermit Crab by Eric Carle. Time to move, said Hermit Crab one day in January. I've grown too big for this little shell. He had felt safe and snug in his shell, but now it was too snug. Hermit Crab stepped out of the shell and onto the floor of the ocean. But it was frightening out in the open sea without a shell to hide in. What if a big fish comes along and attacks me? He thought. I must find a new house soon. Early in February, Hermit Crab found just the house he was looking for. It was a big shell and strong. He moved right in, wiggling and waggling about inside it to see how it felt. It felt just right. But it looks so, well, so plain, thought Hermit Crab. In March, Hermit Crab met some sea anemones. They swayed gently back and forth in the water. How beautiful you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to come and live on my house? It is so plain. It needs you. I'll come, whispered a small sea anemone. Gently, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and put it on his shell. In April, Hermit Crab passed a flock of starfish moving slowly along the sea floor. How handsome you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to decorate my house? I would, signaled a little sea star. Carefully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and put it on his house. In May, Hermit Crab discovered some coral. They were hard and didn't move. How pretty you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to help make my house more beautiful? I would, creaked a crusty coral. Gingerly, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it on his shell. In June, Hermit Crab came to a group of snails crawling over a rock on the ocean floor. They grazed as they went, picking up algae and bits of debris, and leaving a neat path behind them. How tidy and hard-working you are, said Hermit Crab.
Would one of you be willing to come and help clean my house? I would, offered one of the snails. Happily, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it on his shell. In July, Hermit Crab came upon several sea urchins. They had sharp, prickly needles. How fierce you look, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to protect my house? I would, answered a spiky sea urchin. Gratefully, Hermit Crab picked it up with his claw and placed it near his shell. In August, Hermit Crab and his friends wandered into a forest of seaweed. It's so dark here, thought Hermit Crab. How dim it is, murmured the sea anemone. How gloomy it is, whispered the starfish. How murky it is, complained the coral. I can't see, said the snail. It's like nighttime, cried the sea urchin. In September, Hermit Crab spotted a school of lanternfish darting through the dark water. How bright you are, said Hermit Crab. Would one of you be willing to light up our house? I would, replied one lanternfish, and it swam over near the shell. In October, Hermit Crab approached a pile of smooth pebbles. How sturdy you are, said Hermit Crab. Would you mind if I rearranged you? Not at all, answered the pebbles. Hermit Crab picked them up one by one with his claw and built a wall around his shell. Now my house is perfect, cheered Hermit Crab. But in November, Hermit Crab felt that his shell seemed a bit too small. Little by little, over the year, Hermit Crab had grown. Soon he would have to find another, bigger home. But he had come to love his friends, the sea anemone, the starfish, the coral, the sea urchin, the snail, the lanternfish, and even the smooth pebbles. They have been so good to me, thought Hermit Crab. They are like a family. How can I ever leave them? In December, a smaller hermit crab passed by. I have outgrown my shell, she said. Would you know of a place for me? I have outgrown my house too, answered Hermit Crab. I must move on. You are welcome to live here, but you must promise to be good to my friends. I promise, said the little crab. The following January, Hermit Crab stepped out and the little crab moved in. Couldn't stay in that little shell forever, said Hermit Crab as he waved goodbye. The ocean floor looked wider than he had remembered, but Hermit Crab wasn't afraid. Soon, he spied the perfect house, a big, empty shell. It looked, well, a little plain, but sponges, he thought. Barnacles, clownfish, sand dollars, electric eels. Oh, there are so many possibilities. I can't wait to get started.
Boys and girls, so I hope you enjoyed that story about a house for hermit crab. So not only did we get to read it, but we also got to watch a video of it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed listening to that. Yeah, so If you really like that story, oh, good. I'm glad you liked it, Camila. So if anybody else liked it on the live chat, not on the video, on the live chat, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, okay? All right, so we are going to do our sight words for today. Oopsies. Oopsies, Miss Fonseca. So we're going to do our sight words for today. And then we're going to do what is it bag. So today we're going to skip out on the alphabet book because of all the time. I didn't realize how much time had gone by. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it, Liam. All right. So what is it bag and sight words. Ready? Our sight words for this week. All. A-L-L. All. When you say all, you're including everything. Am. Am. A-M. Am. You guys know this because we do this on our sentence of affirmation every week. Am. When you're saying am, you're using that word to describe something about yourself. Like, I am going to the movies. I am feeling pretty today. Okay? R. R. A-R-E. R. When you use R, you're describing things about more than one in a group, okay? So like, they are playing outside. We are going to eat a pizza. At. A-T. At. At is a word you use to help specify a location. Like, we are at the park. The cup is at the sink. So at, using it for location. 8. A-T-E. 8. When you ate something, that means something you've eaten in the past. Like, I ate cereal for breakfast this morning. I ate pork chops for dinner last night. So that means eating that already happened. B. B-E. B. Be is a word to describe something currently, like, I will be right back. Can we be friends? Okay, so let's play how fast can you go with our sight words. Ready? Miss Fonseca will go first, then you. Ready? How fast can you go? How fast can you go? We'll take turns, say words we know. How fast can you go? All. Am. Are. At. 8. And be. Your turn. Ready? How fast can you go? How fast can you go? We'll take turns, say words we know. How fast can you go? I hope you said be. I hope you said 8. I hope you said at. Uh-oh. I hope you said are. You should know this one. I hope you said am. Thumbs up if you did. All. If you went very fast, give yourself a big pat on the back. Say, great job, me. All right. So we did our sight word. Let's do our sentence of affirmation. Ready? Let's read it together. I am helpful. I am helpful. Let's spell helpful. H-E-L-P-F-U-L. L. Helpful. What does it mean to be helpful? Well, when you are helpful, that means you are assisting someone. You're helping to care when you're assisting. So let's say mommy has a lot of groceries that she got from the store. You can be helpful by assisting in bringing them the groceries inside the house with her. So that way she doesn't have to do it all by herself. Or you can be helpful when you are a big brother and you see that mommy is busy with your little sister and your little brother needs help with his homework. So you help him. You're being helpful by helping him with his homework while mommy is taking care of your baby sister. So those are ways of being helpful. So always remember that you can be helpful. When you see that someone needs assistance, they need help, they need also caring for, you can be helpful. So tell yourself, I am helpful. What are ways you are helpful at home? Are you helpful with washing dishes? Are you helpful with doing something that your mommy is struggling with? So what are you helpful with at home? All right, let's do our what is it bag, and then we're going to do our number for the day, and that's it. Ready? What is it? What is it? What is it? Do you know? What is it? What is it? What is it? Do you know? Let's look in our what is it bag for today. Ready? What is this? It is a ruler. And rulers have what on them? Numbers. And the numbers help us to find out how to measure. How to measure to see how long something is. So you see how long it is based on the number of centimeters, which is the smaller lines, or the inches, which is the bigger lines. So measuring, you use a ruler. Now we brought out Mocha, like our little rabbit here. So just like Mocha, this rabbit has long ears. She's very soft and has a little cotton tail. And when rabbits move around, they hop. Last thing, what shape is this box? A rectangle. It has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like a square. But what makes a rectangle different from a square? Well, 2 sides are short and 2 sides are long. But if you add 2 and 2 together, you get 4, just like a square. But the difference is that a square has all 4 sides the same, and a rectangle has 2 sides that are small and 2 sides that are long. Okay, rectangle. So what do all these words have in common? Rectangle, ruler, and rabbit. They all start with what letter? R. And what sound does R make? R says R says Every letter has a sound, and R says Now, when words begin with the same letter and have the same beginning sound, that is called what? Alliteration. Let's sing it together. Alliteration game, alliteration game. Listen to the beginning sound. They must start the same. Rabbit, rectangle, and ruler. They start the same. Let's do how fast can you go. You're gonna see how fast you can go. Ready? How fast can you go? How fast can you go? We'll take turns, say words we know. How fast can you go? I hope you said rectangle. I hope you said ruler. I hope you said rectangle. I hope you said rabbit, not bunny. Bunny starts with B, but rabbit. Good job, boys and girls. If you went really fast, give yourselves a round of applause. All right, let's do syllables for today. Ready? Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Rectangle. Clap with me. Rectangle. Stump with me. Rectangle. Whisper with me. Rectangle. How many syllables does rectangle have? Rectangle. 3. Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Ruler. Clap with me. Ruler. Stump with me. Ruler. Whisper with me. Ruler. How many syllables does ruler have? 2. Ruler. Good. Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Rabbit. Clap with me. Rabbit. Stump with me. Rabbit. Whisper with me. Rabbit. How many syllables does rabbit have? 2. Rabbit. So, out of all 3 words, rabbit, rectangle, and ruler, which 2 words have 2 syllables? Rabbit and ruler. They both have 2 syllables. Great job, boys and girls. All right, let's do our number for today, and then we are all finished. Ready? Nice, rabbit. Good. Good job, Camila. Ready? Okay. Curve around and slide right, slide right, slide right. You curve around and slide right to make the number 2. Pull down straight, and that is all, that is all, that is all. You pull down straight, and that is all to make the number 1. What number do we get when we put 2 and 1 together? Now remember, when you have 2 numbers and the 1 in the front is number 2, it's going to be, good, Camila, 21. The number in the front, which is the 2, is the 20. So our number today is 21. Let's count to 21 together. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Great job, boys and girls. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, so that concludes our live stream lessons for today. Boys and girls, remember to write your name for today, whether you have our paper or you have lined paper at home. You can't print it out. All right, today is Thursday. Remember, Thursday starts with TH. You write your first and your last name using your finger in the middle as your space between them. Write your number for today. 2 and 1 together is 21. On the back, if you have your own line paper or you want to do it here at the top, You can practice writing some more R's if you like, or if not, you can do like Miss Fonseca, drawing a picture. Today I drew a river. Remember, a river is a long stream of water. A river, and I wrote the word. Make sure you draw your picture and write the word for today. Your parents are going to get a picture of the board on Remind for today with our number for the day, 21, and you can choose one of these pictures that you have not drawn yet as your picture for today. Don't forget to label them. Also, boys and girls, make sure you go on Waterford for 40 minutes today. So how many times should you be going on? 2 times, because they're only 20-minute sessions. So that means you need to go on 2 times. One now and then go on later and have a break in between, or go on 1 time. When it says stop, go on again. But you need to make sure you go on 2 times today, all right? Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. For all the dads who are participating in Grilling with Dad, I have your materials, and I will be out at 5 Below on Campbell Drive today to pass out your stuff. So moms, if the dads aren't able to pick them up today, but you are in the area, please come by and pick up the materials for their dads, please, or bring dad with you, whatever you want to do. So yes, I have the materials for today. I'm going to be there around 1 o'clock because I actually have a meeting that I need to do in about 15 minutes. So it's usually about an hour or so. So 1 o'clock, I will be there in front of 5 Below in the parking lot where we usually meet. So dads, make sure you pick up your stuff today at 1 p.m. Only for those who are participating. Only for those who've signed up and are participating. If you cannot come today, I will be there tomorrow as well, around the same time, 1 p.m., okay? So thank you all for tuning in on the live stream. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah.